welcome to episode 73 of Youth Squad Legends Series 6 with Burton Albion. I want to cry. I have just recorded 2 games, one of which Mortensen scored in it. I'll show you the goal because it's absolutely insane what he did. He's only 51 overall, and guess what? My recording software is screwed up. So now we have to quit this, load up the save again, and cry a bit more. So we're going to sign up Hampus Mortensen, like we did in the first recording, and we'll promote him, and Krista Olausen. First game of this episode, Burton Albion Creeball Rangers. Queen's Park Asians. Here's a YouTube tip if you are going to buy yourself an Elgato Game Capture HD or HD 60. The software is so unstable, it gives me nightmares just thinking about it. The most annoying thing is that it was making for a decent episode. Jamie, Moore, Taylor, oh, and again. Oh no, Daniel Volker was offside, you can see that. I'll give you the lowdown of the 2 games that are now wiped away from history. Aliens came down and abducted like Jamie Moore Taylor, and a huge bear came on the field, and he was tackled down onto the ground by Armangui. I mean, who else? Sebastian Rexepi actually turned into a T-Rex. We found out what place Matip actually knows the way to. And then the ninjas came. Oh, Rexepi! It's hit the board, it's going to trickle in. Sebastian Rexepi has scored against QPR. Oh, head it back. Oh, save! That was class. Why is my defensive line so high? You know that they're going to push up to try and get an equaliser, and they nearly did in the last attack of the game. Full time, and the final score is 1-0 thanks to a Sebastian Rexepi goal that really should have been classed as an own goal, but whatever, he'll take it. Wait for it, lads. Hang on. Maketh myth! Mortensen starts again in his debut against Southampton. Hopefully, he can score this time as well as last. Now that is one hell of a ball from Fabian Aiko. Here's Frank Matip. Mortensen steaming into the middle. You fucking know, mate. You fucking know. A skill shot to open your account for the club. The lad is going to be a legend. This guy's the man of the match. Ross Emmanuel Thomas. He's been so commanding in that midfield position. We actually have a chance to score. Olausen. Oh, we're trying to find Rosenberg in the box. Oh, fuck off! Nathaniel Klein coming from right back to score against us. Well, that is annoying. About 40 minutes ago, we were celebrating a 2-1 win against Southampton, and now we have to settle for a 1-1 draw. But the positive is that Mortensen did score in this game. The transfer window is officially open. Right, Kieran McGlashan, goalkeeping of 65 to 75, so he's not that great. I might just inquire about him because we've got Tottenham Hotspur next. And if he knows that a transfer to Burton Albion might be on the cards, it could unsettle him and it could make our life a bit easier against Tottenham. Chris Johnson is another one on my shortlist, a left back at 20 years old. I'm presuming he's Ashley Cole's regen. The reason why we're looking at a left back in particular is Jamie Moore Taylor is a solid left back, will be the first team left back anyway, but he's a centre back. We have no natural left backs in the club. We've got transfer offers for Armangui and Matthias Johnson, both big deals, but I am going to reject them both. McGlashan would be available for 8.5 million and Johnson would be available for 5. I think we're going to rule out the McGlashan transfer and just go for Johnson. But before we do go in for Chris Johnson, we're going to have to get rid of some players. Now, I don't want to release anybody, but if it gets to the end of the transfer window and we still have 42 players, it's going to have to be like that. And the player that I would take out of this squad is Juanjan Wallace and Mulman, although he has a great name. I smell a Vidic regen. Look at them greens for a 19-year-old. So I've just been looking around, adding people to the shortlist. Obviously, this guy is the Vidic regen. Then we got 2 Spanish central defensive midfielders playing in the Premier League. And Maury Libra, a French left midfielder playing in the Bundesliga. Obviously, this guy is the Ribery regen. Just like last episode, our opponents are Tottenham Hotspur. It's fucking snowing! Holy shit, Tottenham are bottom of the table. Without that win against me in the last episode, they would be on 8 points. Go on, Rosenberg. Push. Here we go. Hey, McGlashan's not stopping that one. 1-0 to Burton. It's not like they've got a bad team either. Eric Holtby, Harry Kane, Paulinho, Lamella, Ben Davies, Vertonghen, Eric Dyer, Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen is playing for this team. How are you bottom of the table? I don't know how many games I'm going to actually play in this episode because the first 3 have been pretty slim on chances. Well, I guess you have to grind out results sometimes to become champions, and this is an example of that. A 1-0 win against Tottenham, and nothing really happened apart from the goal. Okay, so the Vidic regen would cost 2.5 million. That is very cheap. This is a good one. Ben Reynolds' transfer offer from Ipswich Town, matching his valuation. He's a glitch wing-back, and he has no place in my team, so I'm going to accept that offer. The next game is Crystal Palace against Burton Albion, and Carlos Diaz plays against his former team. That is a cracking ball from Alexander Rosenberg, and it's Iker with the first shot of the game. Off goes Rosenberg, big break. Oh my word, it's Carlos Diaz against his former club. Oh, what a save again! Oh, Rex Epi has played in Matip. It was a brave pass because he got hurt in the end. Referee quite rightly played advantage, and we have a goal at Selhurst Park. Got to credit Crystal Palace. They've been very positive going forward, and they've pushed a lot of men up in attack, but they're idiots. Oh dear, a muscle injury after 41 minutes. You don't usually get them in the first half. That might be a bad one. Okay, we got to half-time. Emmanuel Thomas is looking tired, but I'm glad to report that his injury's gone. We're going to replace him with Manuel Lapar, and we'll bring on Camporesa for Iker since Diaz is against his former club. Final substitution, Shuttleworth will replace Alexander Rosenberg. Oh, Pennington missed his slide tackle, and how important will that touch by Harvey prove to be? It's like they've got 2 Balasses. I mean, he's on one side and then he's on the other. He's fucking everywhere. It's Rex Epi free of any marker. It's a bad shot, but Jamie Moore-Taylor's profited. It's not that often that Jamie Moore-Taylor scores from open play, so he will cherish that moment. He's on this fucking wing now. Oh my word. Oh, fantastic goal as well. And you know what? I'm actually glad for Yannick Bolasie because he has been so good this game. That was a pretty good match. The most entertaining by far this episode. Crystal Palace 1, Burton Albion 2. Round 3 of the FA Cup against Chelsea. What kind of fucked up draw was that? Ben Reynolds has been sold to Ipswich Town. That means that we can move forward with the Chris Johnson signing. I think we're going to start this at £4 million. The final match of this episode is the tie of the round. Chelsea against Burton Albion in the FA Cup. If we're going to complete a treble, then this might be the toughest game we face in the FA Cup. Laporte's playing for Chelsea. He's literally just signed from Athletic Bilbao. Let's try and make his debut a miserable one. Oh, I've just tackled my own player and injured him. I'm not liking how this game is going. For the last 15 minutes, we've hardly had a touch of the ball. Here's some irony. I'm going to play Park the Bus against Chelsea. I'll be happy with this if it stays 0-0. Camporesa is still carrying an injury. The only forward that we've got on our bench is Martensen. So this is a massive substitution here. What a moment for Hampus Martensen. He's given a penalty for that? Really? Referee, what did Johnson do? Oh, come on, he's missed it! Yes! It's still 0-0. Iker searching for Martensen. Great first touch by the lad. Oh, Martensen! Are you serious? Yes! And the defender was Laporte, making his debut for Chelsea. Completely missed the slide tackle. The Swedish forward is making a big statement at Burton Albion. Hampus Martensen. What a start to life as a professional footballer for Hampus Mortensen. Not only scoring against Southampton, but scoring the winner in the FA Cup third round against Chelsea. It's what dreams are made of. Chelsea 0, Burton Albion 1. This has been Cutzy. Thank you for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. We'll be sorting out the Chris Johnson transfer in the next episode. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time. Manchester City 4, Queen's Park.